This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Welcome to the Noble Leaders League. This is the first division game between Gilgamesh and Mansa Musa. I am Kjotleik and I'll take you through this game. Both of these two leaders were in the bottom 3 after 4 rounds. They won their first game in round 5 and climbed out of the relegation zone, both of them. Gilgamesh number 13 with 3 points after 1 win, 1 draw and 3 losses. Mansa Musa number 15, also 3 points, 1-1-3 form as well. Gilgamesh won culture at Peter, Mansa domination at home to Xinjiang. Which of these two are going to follow that up with another win today? Let's go take a look at their starting positions. We see Gilgamesh starting here on the western coast of the continent, starting continent. Cows, horses, corn next to a river, and up here on that island there is copper. All the way on the eastern part of the western continent we find the starting position of Mansa Musa, and he has 2 marbles, a cow, there is copper, there is corn, and also some iron over here as we can see. So it's going to be interesting to see. Both of them won their first game last round, in other words. So let's see who can follow up with a win also here. The game is on. The first division match between Gilgamesh and Mansa Musa. Different religions, immediately with Mansa on Hinduism, Gilgamesh Buddhism, 2 cities each as well, and Mansa is unhappy with Gilgamesh as we can see. So 3 cities Gilgamesh first, 3-3 now in city count, 4 cities Mansa, and we are coming up on turn 115 with 5 cities Gilgamesh now. There we have it, I think it was 5-5 in city count. Gilgamesh is expanding both up to the island and then down the west coast, while Mansa is creeping the southern coast, and there was a couple of quick cities founded by Gilgamesh, 9 cities to 7 now. They are equal in strength. And Mansa Musa is not particularly happy with Gilgamesh. We'll notice that. 10 cities to 8 now, favoring Gilgamesh. Both of them winning last round. Let's see, Gilgamesh is looking good. He has expanded well with 11 cities to 8, so there is an advantage there. 12 cities to 8 now. 13 to 8. And Gilgamesh, you have the advantage, a little bit stronger than Mansa Musa at the moment as well. Mansa going for optics, Gilgamesh is on engineering. Will Mansa? No, he goes feudalism next. Gilgamesh 1.3 times as strong as Mansa as well. 13 cities to 8 favoring Gilgamesh. So let's see what happens now then next in this game. Gilgamesh is 1.2 times so strong. We are at turn 207, 13 cities to 8, and they are practically speaking out of room to expand, even though Gilgamesh did find 1 tile down there in the south and another one on the coast, so 15 cities to 8. That means almost twice the number of cities as Mansa. So Gilgamesh has a huge advantage in city count now when we come up to turn 222, 223. 15 cities to 8. Gilgamesh, what are you doing? Going compass and optics, I presume? No, paper first. Paper versus... no, feudalism next as well. Mansa Musa is a nationalism. And now guilds next for Gilgamesh. If Mansa could get into the new world. Mansa is going education, by the way. Gilgamesh is 1.4, 1.5 times as strong as Mansa. Maybe Gilgamesh is building up for war. There could be something to that. But Mansa is going liberalism. Gilgamesh is going banking with 15 to 8 cities. It should mean that Gilgamesh should be stronger and is 1.7 times as strong now. Mansa has discovered liberalism first. Okay, Mansa won that race, which means that they got the free tech. Gunpowder for Gilgamesh, while Mansa is on constitution. And economics for Mansa now. Gilgamesh on the military science, Mansa Musa on the corporations, and Gilgamesh is now 1.9, but we see Mansa Musa has founded a city on the eastern continent there. He has up to 9 cities now. Gilgamesh still 1.9 times as strong as Mansa then, so he has a huge advantage there, but if Mansa could send a few more settlers to grab more city spots over there, he is up to 10 now, and now he got gunpowder and he is going for chemistry, while Gilgamesh is on economics corporations. 15 cities for Gilgamesh, 10 now for Mansa. How fast can you get your cities out there in the new world, Mansa Musa? 11 cities, 12 cities, now he is building them up. He is catching up with Gilgamesh in the city count department. Even though Gilgamesh is twice as strong, now Gilgamesh is getting towards astronomy, which means that Mansa must hurry if he wants more good places, more good city spots out there, and settling them. He has settled his 13th city, so he's up to 13 versus Gilgamesh's 15, and Gilgamesh is 2 times as strong, and now Gilgamesh has 2 settlers on the east coast of the eastern continent. We see that over there, up to 17 cities now for Gilgamesh, which means that Mansa on 13 is probably going to be a little bit behind for some time. And we see the privateers, they are doing their stuff, but 19 cities now Gilgamesh. He has really sent his settlers out. Once he got astronomy, he just rushed them out, and now it's up to 21 cities for Gilgamesh. It looked like Mansa was going to catch up with him in the city counts, but he does not, and we have the war. There is the war, 22 cities to 12, Gilgamesh 22 cities, Mansa Musa 12 cities, and Gilgamesh is 3 times as strong as Mansa approximately. 12 cities for Mansa, 11 cities for Mansa, and Gilgamesh, he is doing what needs to be done, and Mansa is not. Mansa down to 10 cities now. Gilgamesh is going to go for domination here. 25 to 10 cities, and Gilgamesh now going towards steel. Mansa, he is going towards communism, but 9 cities left now for Mansa. It doesn't seem like he is able to defend at all. Gilgamesh is just rushing over the Mansa Musa lands. 9 cities left. Gilgamesh is going for railroads. Turn 361. 26 cities to 9. 27 to 9. He settled another one. Gilgamesh. But Mansa still on 9 cities then. So domination has not been taken yet by Gilgamesh. You need to continue to press on. Now both of them are on physics, and Mansa gets it. 10 cities. For Mansa now, 9 down to 9 again. Gilgamesh going to get physics, Mansa is on military tradition. 9 cities for Mansa, we are at turn 376. And I am sure 9 cities now for Mansa. 28 for Gilgamesh. But Gilgamesh hasn't taken a city in a little while, I think. At least he hasn't reduced. Oh, 8 cities now for Mansa. 8 cities now for Mansa. 30 to 8, and Gilgamesh is getting electricity, going for industrialism. 30 cities to 8, turn 385. Mansa Musa has 8 cities left. What will this end up becoming then? Gilgamesh going for domination. He doesn't seem like he's going to sign a peace treaty. 7 cities left for Mansa now. 7 cities left for Mansa. And it looks like Gilgamesh is going to get this, but will he get it before turn 400? I don't think so. There is still a lot of tiles on the map. 6 cities for Mansa now, turn 395. Maybe, just maybe Gilgamesh can get it before turn 400. 6 cities left for Mansa. Gilgamesh is going for that domination. 6 cities, Mansa Musa. 6 cities, and we have turn 400 coming up. 5 cities for Mansa, and there it is. 100 turns left. 5 cities for Mansa Musa. And Gilgamesh, 34 cities now. He settles another one. 35 to 4. Mansa on 4 cities, but still no domination. That means that there is too much land elsewhere that has not been claimed. but there is something up in the very north towards the Arctic that hasn't been claimed in the new world. But Mansa's cities must control a lot of land tiles then, even though they are on the coast. But he has good culture, I guess. 4 cities then left for Mansa, 4 cities, turn 409, 410. 4 cities for Mansa, Gilgamesh. How quickly will you take out the last 4? You don't really need the last 4, you need probably just 1 more. Or maybe you just need to settle a settler in order to get enough land tiles to reach domination. That is also a possibility. Whatever you do, do it quickly. 10 times, 11 times as strong as Mansa now. 3 cities for Mansa, that means that this is going to end pretty soon now. Turn 418, 419. 3 cities left for Mansa, Gilgamesh 36-3. But I don't see the domination being reached yet in Anarchy now. 2 cities left for Mansa, and there it is, the domination victory by Gilgamesh, turn 422 in 2002 AD. Congratulations for the Sumerian leader that wins his 2nd game in a row, and Mansa is back to losing. He is still in trouble. Gilgamesh is lifting himself a little bit, getting a few points behind himself and relegation, and maybe he is on his way up the table now. Congratulations to Gilgamesh with a 2nd victory in a row. Gilgamesh reached domination in 2002 on turn 422 after 88 years or 88 turns in war, winning 12-0 in city captures. The only declaration of war came then in 1914, turn 334. Congratulations, Gilgamesh. Let's take a look at the stats. These are the graphs. We see Gilgamesh here, and we see Mansa Musa is in the color that is a little bit difficult to see, but that's the scoreline. GNP, we see here, yeah, they were actually even in GNP until 1900 something. Manufacturing, it was pretty low, but here in around, 1700 something, then Gilgamesh jumped ahead. Food, that was Gilgamesh from early on and throughout the whole game. Power, Yeah, until 1400 AD approximately they were even, and then Gilgamesh went ahead. Culture was actually for a moment there, Mansa Musa on top, but he quickly fell down again when he lost some cities. Espionage, that was Gilgamesh towards the end there. The demographics then show us Gilgamesh with a production of 1292, which is good, and a food 834, which is also good. 38 million in population, 1.5 million for Mansa. 498,000 is very good for land. Good numbers in general for Gilgamesh. The top 6 cities and the wonders, let's go to the bottom and see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 BC wonders being made, and we go to the top again. And we see Gilgamesh controls all of the top 6 cities, so that's 26 points for Gilgamesh when it comes to the top 6 cities tables. Statistics next then. Gilgamesh 26 cities built, 2 religions, 1 golden age, currently 73 windmills, 48 towns and 27 farms. He did build in his cities 26 barracks, 24 lighthouses and granaries, so we see the list down to 7 universities. Let's go page down. And here are the wonders going to start. Colossus, Rodangan, Paya, Muslim, Solus is here, Heroic Epic is here as well. Let's go page down to find that the Forbidden Palace is the last on the list. And we also see Mining Ink here, by the way. Taj Mahal is here and stuff. Go to the top and see that the current units are 107 infantry, 34 workers, 34 cavalries, and all the way down to 1 great prophet. Built in your city or trained units, 41 cavalry, 39 infantry, 36 workers, down to 7 catapults. Let's go page down and find that there is a great merchant at the end of the list. Guilds then, 48 grenadiers, 45 musketmen, 29 of catapults and longbowmen, all the way down to 1 Hindu missionary. The losses, 26 cavalries, 11 infantry, 7 trebuchets and 1 grenadier. Mansa Musa, 13 cities built, 5 religions, 2 golden ages, currently 8 workshops, 5 towns and 5 forest preserves. We go to the top here and find that he built 11 granaries, 11 mints, 9 barracks and 2 academies. Let's go page down and see the list. A lot of wonders down here with Scotland Yard at the bottom there. Page down again to see the Great Library finishing off the list after the Great Wall and the pyramids. Current units for Mansa is 6 grenadiers, 5 longbowmen, 5 catapults down to a pikeman. He trained a total of 38 catapults, 30 longbowmen, 27 knights. We see 4 of the swordsmen at the bottom there, so let's go page down, and the list ends at 1 great merchant. The kills then, 26 cavalry, 11 infantry, 7 trebuchets and 1 privateer, and the losses, 48 grenadiers, 45 musketmen, 29 longbowmen and catapults, and 1 worker. So congratulations to Gilgamesh. Let's take a look at the victory condition screen. Here we see that Gilgamesh has 74.77% of the land area, Mansa Musa with 10%. That means that there is about 15% of the land area that has not been settled yet. When it comes to culture, well, he could have won culture, I guess, but he didn't. Gilgamesh built the Apostolic Palace, no Apollo programs, and yeah, Mansa is a lot weaker. Let's go take a look at the cities then. Gilgamesh with 37 cities. We sort by population as always, make sure we are at the top. There we see Uruk, Pop 19, Eridu, Ur and Isin 17, Kish and Nibru 16. So we see they are very happy in Uruk, and a little bit of unhappiness, especially in Wadan. But apart from that, healthy, they are all very healthy. Decent food, decent commerce, Not superb, but decent. And good production, 132 in Eridu for the Eiffel Tower. That's good. 94 in Uruk. That's also good. And we see some 78, 88 building rock and roll Eiffel Tower and stuff. Valata, size 9 is the bottom city. Let's go to the bottom to find page 2. Valata was the last on page 1, and we see from Ashkak and down is page 2. Building some units and stuff, and you see the rest of the numbers there. Let's go exit and go to Mansa Musa's 2 cities, if we can get to them before they get captured. Here we are, sort by population, and we see that Agades and the Ked are the 2 only cities left, building musketmen in both of them, and this then is the city list for Mansa Musa. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. The updated league tables show us that Gilgamesh is now number 9 with 5 points and a positive 17. Mansa Musa number 15, 3 points, negative 32. Tomorrow we are back in the 3rd division with 2 games between Brennus and Ragnar. As the first game, Mehmed II versus Alexander is the 2nd game. I hope to see you back then. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders League. I hope to see you back tomorrow, but for today, this has been it. Goodbye for now.